Welcome once again to Intersolar 2026 with one of the most important companies right now in the sector. I'm talking about Stern Energy, and to talk about this amazing company, I have the pleasure to say hello to Alfredo Beggi, Director of Sales and Strategic Development. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you very much. Hello everybody. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you for being here today with us in such an important moment for the renewable energy industry. We know that you have more than 15 years of experience. Since its beginning, how is the company evolving in this industry, and how is supporting or how has been supporting the solar projects right now in Europe?
Okay, thank you very much for the question. Stern Energy was founded in 2008, so 15 years ago, and it evolves together with the market. So the solar market in Europe evolved a lot as an industry in these last 15 years, and also Stern Energy went along with that. So we started as a local service company initially, and now we became a truly European and vertical integrated service provider to the PV and battery storage. And this is what we aim to, and it's actually our target and the path forward for the next year. So we can deliver construction, operation and maintenance, asset management, and also revamping and repowering services. This means that we are a single actor that can help the investor throughout the life cycle and the life of their assets. So we think that this is a proposition that really stands Stern out as a player in this market.
Alfredo, and we know that the market is growing so fast. How do you think it's evolving right now in Europe, especially in solar and storage?
This is a very interesting question. I mean, the market is evolving very fast and even faster than the past, actually.
Yeah. So we know like the entire life cycle is touched by Stern Energy in different assets, from like construction to O&M and also asset management. What does that mean for the clients?
Since 10 years ago, this market, I'm talking about PV especially, was built in silos, let's say. So there were companies doing construction, then handing over to some other company doing operation and maintenance, not only soon after the construction, but also over the long term, asset manager, and some other that can intervene to do revamping or repowering if a plant had need, or there is a technological advancement that justify to change something on a plant. At Stern Energy, we tried to keep together all these four things into one service, into one company. Let's say facilitate the life of our client, the investor, that can have one counterpart with a clear approach and that have the same long-term vision and target and aim in our DNA in order to support our clients in this task.
So we know in this faster and growing market, construction quality means long-term performance.
Yeah.
From the perspective of Stern Energy, what do you consider critical to ensure the resilience from like easiest projects and of course to have a better results?
In Stern, we say sometimes that a bad construction cannot not be solved with a very good O&M. This means that since the beginning, when you design a plant for starting a construction, you should include some hints, some features, something that has a longer term view and facilitate the resilience over time of that plant.
We know that Stern Energy is globally recognized, but now we are at Intersolar Europe. We need to talk about the European market. In this matter, you have presence in different European markets. What's the future for the company in those regions?
Europe is our, let's say, home country, home continent. So our focus is on the European market. We are already active in 6 countries. We want to scale up and reach more geographies into Europe, but keep growing in each and single country where we are already in. This is a business of scale, so we need to grow. in all the 4 business lines we serve. So
Got it.
construction, operation and maintenance, revamping, repowering, and asset management. Second topic, we want to grow into the battery energy services because battery is a different technology, but is natural staying in the portfolio of those investors that has renewable assets. So the situation, I mean, is that we have 15 years of history, we have the know-how, we have the technology, we have the people. So we feel that our clients can trust us because, as we say in our motto, we make it happen, which I feel really represent what we are and what we are looking to do for the next year in this market.
Well, Alfredo, it's been a pleasure to have you here. Thank you for letting you know what is happening with Eastern Energy, what is happening with the European market, and with one of the most important topics that is storage. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for your time, and see you next time.